Inside each of us lies a hidden beast, a dark shadow eager for recognition. Often overlooked, this shadow is packed with unexpressed emotions and thoughts that, surprisingly, can enlighten and empower us. Stoicism teaches us the bravery to face this inner darkness, suggesting that what we fear may actually hold the key to our greatest strengths. Today, we'll delve into the concept of the shadow self, an often ignored aspect of our psyche. By embracing this part of ourselves, we can achieve a deeper understanding and fuller expression of who we are. This journey is not just about confronting what we hide from the world, it's about discovering the untapped potential and wisdom within us. Join me as we explore how facing our darkest parts can lead to our brightest moments. The shadow self, unveiling hidden strengths. Picture your dark side as fertile soil where the most authentic version of yourself can grow. This idea isn't new. Marcus Aurelius once said that accepting and understanding all facets of our nature, not just the pleasant ones, is crucial for developing wisdom and virtue. He believed that every part of us has something to teach, even the parts we tend to hide or suppress. Your shadow, as psychology calls it, isn't just a collection of negatives, it's a fundamental part of who you are. By confronting and integrating this shadow, you embark on a journey toward a more complete self. It's like digging into the earth of your being to find not only roots, but also buried treasures. Plato also emphasized the importance of self-awareness for achieving philosophical wisdom. Knowing oneself, he suggested, is the first step toward wisdom. Recognizing your dark side doesn't mean succumbing to it, but understanding its place in your life. Seneca argued that self-mastery involves a harmonious relationship with all aspects of one's character. He said that it's not the absence of vices that leads to virtue, but the struggle against them. This struggle strengthens and deepens our character. Turning dark traits into strengths. Your shadow can reveal strengths you didn't know you had. For instance, traits like assertiveness or ambition might appear as aggression or selfishness in your shadow. Yet these traits, when balanced and properly directed, can lead to personal success and fulfillment. Aristotle described this as the golden mean, the desirable middle between two extremes, one of excess and the other of deficiency. By exploring your darker traits, you can find the balance necessary to harness them productively. Embracing your shadow isn't just about making peace with your darker aspects, it's about using them as catalysts for growth and transformation. Socrates famously said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." By examining even the darkest parts of ourselves, we lead a fuller, more examined, and ultimately more satisfying life. This process is essential to becoming not only a well-rounded individual, but a truly enlightened one. Stoicism, a school of philosophy that teaches the value of understanding and controlling one's emotions, encourages us to scrutinize our impulses, especially those we might not be proud of. Epictetus often spoke about the insights we can gain from our reactions to external circumstances. He suggested that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretations of them. Heeding your dark side. Your dark side, made up of emotions like anger, envy, or fear, often reflects underlying issues or needs that aren't being addressed. For example, anger might indicate where you feel your rights are being infringed, or where you're not standing up for yourself. Jealousy could highlight areas where you feel inadequate or unsatisfied with your achievements compared to others. These emotions, while uncomfortable, signal a need for change or adjustment in your life. Aristotle talked about the importance of developing virtue through understanding our emotions and habits. He believed that by facing these emotions and understanding their roots, we could develop a better sense of the golden mean, leading to moral virtue. When you experience strong dark emotions, it's an invitation to pause and listen carefully. What are they trying to communicate? Perhaps it's time to reassess your boundaries, speak up about your needs, or even change the path you're on. This isn't about reacting spontaneously to these feelings, but using them as a compass to guide your decisions and actions more thoughtfully. Introspection and self-discovery. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the insights gained from introspection. He advocated for a life examined, where each impulse and reaction is observed, analyzed, and learned from. This practice not only helps in managing emotions but also in transforming them into actions that reflect our true values and goals. Your dark side doesn't just challenge you, it also advises you. It pushes you to confront parts of your life you may be ignoring or mishandling. Listening to this side of yourself doesn't mean giving in to negative impulses. It means using your understanding of these impulses to bring about positive change. By doing so, you align more closely with Socrates' ideal of living a life that is not only examined but also enlightened, making informed decisions that enhance your well-being and growth. Embracing unique character traits. Exploring how embracing your dark side can reveal and enhance your unique character traits, we find profound wisdom in Stoicism. This philosophical approach urges us to accept every part of ourselves, including the aspects we might find uncomfortable or undesirable. Full acceptance is crucial for achieving true authenticity, a state where we are fully ourselves without pretense or suppression. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius emphasize the importance of self-acceptance as a path to wisdom and personal integrity. Understanding ourselves completely, including our darker sides, helps us live in harmony with nature and according to our true selves. This aligns with Carl Jung's concept of the shadow, which includes all the parts of ourselves we deny or hide. By confronting and integrating these shadow aspects, we become more whole and unlock aspects of our personality that are unique and powerful. For example, traits like assertiveness or boldness may initially appear as aggressiveness or recklessness in our shadow. However, when recognized and properly managed, these traits can become powerful tools for leadership and innovation. This transformation is not about indulging negative impulses but about understanding them deeply so we can redirect their energy constructively. Seneca spoke about the virtue of resilience, which often grows from wrestling with our inner conflicts and perceived weaknesses. He suggested that our most challenging traits could lead to our greatest strengths when approached with wisdom and courage. The path to self-knowledge and authenticity. Reflecting on how these characteristics manifest in our lives and seeking ways to balance and integrate them into a coherent whole is crucial. Embracing your dark side contributes to a more authentic life and distinguishes you from others. Each person's shadow is different, and how we choose to integrate it reflects our unique values and experiences. Plato argued that self-knowledge was a fundamental precursor to wisdom. By understanding our darker sides, we gain insights into our deepest motivations and potential, crafting a life that truly reflects who we are. Your dark side is not something to fear or suppress but to embrace and understand. Comprehensive self-awareness allows us to express the full spectrum of our personality, contributing to our uniqueness and authenticity. It's a journey requiring courage, reflection, and a deep commitment to personal growth, all virtues extolled by Stoicism. Confronting inner conflict. Embracing your dark side is not always an easy or straightforward process. There are times when it may seem as if this part of yourself is working against you. This internal conflict is natural and something Stoic philosophy prepares us to handle. Stoics teach us that life is full of challenges and that growth often comes from struggling with rather than avoiding these internal conflicts. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about meeting adversity with resilience and seeing obstacles as opportunities to improve one's character. The shadow concept, introduced by Carl Jung, encapsulates the darker, often unacknowledged parts of our personality. Confronting your shadow isn't about eradicating it but engaging in a meaningful dialogue with it. This interaction isn't always comfortable. Your shadow can manifest traits or desires that contradict your conscious values, leading to feelings of confusion or distress. For instance, you might grapple with impulses like anger or jealousy that seem to push you away from your desired path. Epictetus advised not to be disturbed by these impulses but to use them as subjects for examination. By questioning why these feelings arise and what they respond to, you can gain deeper insights into your needs and fears. Reflective practices for personal growth. Reflective practices are crucial in turning potentially destructive emotions into opportunities for personal development. Sometimes, confronting your dark side might feel like a battle where parts of your psyche are in opposition. Seneca emphasized the importance of steadfastness in the face of internal discord, counseling that enduring these trials with dignity and courage builds true resilience and character. Each confrontation with your dark side should not be seen as a setback, but as an integral part of your journey towards self-mastery. These moments challenge you to reaffirm your values and practice the virtues you aspire to, such as wisdom, courage, and temperance. Aristotle also touched upon this in his discussions on virtue ethics, suggesting that virtues are developed through practice, and that facing personal challenges is essential to this practice. Practically, dealing with your dark side means recognizing when it influences your behavior and taking steps to address this constructively. It might involve mindfulness, where you observe your emotions without judgment, or cognitive reframing, where you challenge the assumptions behind your feelings. These practices help maintain a balanced perspective and ensure that your actions align with your broader life goals. The path to self-discovery. The fight with your dark side is not something to fear or avoid, but to embrace as part of the complex process of self-discovery and improvement. By engaging with these challenges thoughtfully and consistently, you reinforce your commitment to living a virtuous life, fully aligned with both Stoic teachings and the broader pursuit of wisdom in Western philosophy. Conclusion: embracing the shadow for a fulfilled life. As we conclude today's discussion, remember that embracing your dark side isn't just a philosophical exercise. It's a practical approach to achieving a more fulfilled and authentic life. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-awareness and control over one's reactions, teaches that the journey toward self-mastery involves not only embracing the lighter parts of our being, but also confronting and integrating the darker aspects. This is not a process to shy away from, but to engage with enthusiastically, as each step in understanding our complex emotions and traits brings us closer to the person we aspire to be. In our conversation today, we've explored how your dark side can reveal your true self, provide unique advice, highlight your individuality, and at times, challenge you in ways that might feel like a fight. These aren't just abstract concepts, but real, tangible experiences we all encounter. By acknowledging and working through these aspects, we harness the power of our full potential and lead a more balanced and insightful life. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy path, it offers a meaningful one. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, all these Stoic philosophers understood and spoke about the complexities of human nature. They taught that virtue is not the absence of vices, but the effort to overcome them. This effort requires patience, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to self-improvement. Final thoughts and encouragement. Remember, every interaction with your shadow, every moment you spend reflecting on your emotions and reactions, is an opportunity to grow. It's about more than self-control, it's about self-transformation. The Stoics believe true wisdom comes from within, and that every personal challenge is a chance to demonstrate and develop our virtues. So as we conclude, I encourage you to take these insights and apply them to your daily life. Start by observing your reactions, questioning your impulses, and gently exploring the darker corners of your psyche. Be patient with yourself, as this process can unearth feelings and revelations that are challenging to face. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Just like the Stoics of ancient times, we are all part of a community that values depth, authenticity, and personal growth. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future content. We truly appreciate your support so far. Until next time, stay mindful.